Hello everyone, Amradorn here, and welcome back to City Skylines, where we are building the town of Mossley. Today we are going to take this empty field and turn it into an expansion of Hickory Park. We're actually probably going to give it a different name. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Let's go ahead and start with the expansion of this road over here. I think we want a bit of a curve. Looks like we got an autosave going on, and then we'll go straight. And I'm going to go right up to this right here. Actually, I think I would like to make an overpass here. And maybe we can make an off-ramp right here. Space already occupied. Okay. There we go. It'll come out another one there. That actually looks pretty funky through here, so why don't we clean that out, pick this up, come out to about here and make a curve that direction. I also am not a big fan of this. So why don't we take these and level them out to that. Ooh. So that does some interesting things there. I think we're going to want to take this and slope it down. Slope objects. There we go. All right. Then let's go to our highway ramps. Do that. Do that. Make a connection there and one up there. Okay, so that gives us another on-off ramp to this area. I do think we need to do some sloping of terrain, or at least softening terrain. Let's go ahead and get our brush size in here. See if we can't do something to make this a little bit smoother throughout here. Looks like we are having some issues again with the game. I am getting kind of concerned about how much difficulties we're having with like keeping things situated here and running fairly smoothly. And honestly, I'm guessing that it probably has something to do with some of the mods and assets that I've got installed, which is a bit of a bummer. You know, if I was running a vanilla game, I probably would not be having these issues. Okay, so let's see how that looks. That's not too bad. It seems to be working okay. I think I want to do a quick save of the game just to be on the safe side here. In case something goes funky. Alright. Because we are supposed to be at like speed 3, and it is not actually operating at speed 3, which means that some sort of processing is going on that is keeping it from doing what it should be doing. And I'm not sure what it is. Okay. I would also like to start putting a rail yard in here. But we'll have to look at that a little bit later. That might be next episode. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our regular streets in here. 2-lane road with grass. Let's go with home here. And we'll start here. And I really kind of want to keep this grid pattern. It's been working for me. I've been really happy with it. It gives me plenty of space to work with. Okay, there we go with that, and we can just go in here like this. And yes, at some point these grids are going to get a little bit funky when these two grid patterns kind of collide with each other. Like right here. Let's go ahead and get a curve in here. Alright, so we got that. Go back to our straights. There we go. Sometimes we gotta anarchy them in. We are going to have a couple of blocks here where things are a little bit different. There we go. That's probably going to end up being a kind of a commercial area right through there. We are getting really close to that highway. There we go. Okay, and this actually here could be another park. I think actually what I really want to do is put a school neighborhood in here. High school, elementary school. Park maintenance building. Biodome. That could be kind of interesting. And a vertical farm. Those could all be kind of interesting. It's not exactly what I had in mind for there. Yeah, there we go. Basketball court. Let's get rid of that, and let's go ahead and put in a couple of basketball courts here with the school. Anarchy. That one in. There. How's that look? Okay. It's got 2 basketball courts in here. A path would probably work well for in here. Let's turn snapping off. There we go. Okay. Got that. We can use move it to kind of move this over here just a little bit. Okay, and then I think what we would also like to do is put in a little bit of a playground in here. Let's see, go to our props. Okay, it's really not one, no, brush size. Let's go ahead and get some swing set stuff in here. There we go. And then surface painter, some gravel. There. We can do that. This over here should probably be pavement. Actually like grass in here for the playground area. But it should really have concrete in here for parking. Yeah, let's just go with concrete. Yeah. There we go. Up through here and there. Perfect. Okay, so that takes care of that. We could take and put in a couple of garbage cans. Kiosk. what I think I would like is some of these. Okay, so maybe this school area over here has set up, or it's allowed kind of the public to put together some places where, you know, they can have a quick little, you know, a little park in here. There's a little hot dog area, you know, next to the school. There we go. And we're just kind of detailing that out a little bit. What I really would like to have is like a baseball field or something to stick in here. I suppose we've got some space for a skate park. Yeah, that'll work. Got a skate park near the school. Okay. And then we can put in some trees. I think let's see, antler and apple trees. There. That'll work. And maybe just a few individual trees. To fill in some spaces here. There we go. Alright, so that gives us a bit of a park with a school connected to it. I do want some alleyways in between all of these areas. So like right through here. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to put snapping back on. So yeah, the idea is we're going to have these alleyways through all of these. Okay, I'm not going to want to put residential along this side over here. This is really going to need to be commercial through there. Because if I put residential there, everybody's going to be complaining about noise. Which makes sense, you know. Let's go ahead and turn anarchy back on so that we can just get right up next to these roads here. Okay. If I turn snapping off, then I can do this. Okay, and I think we're starting to be okay with the game. At least I hope so. Okay, let's get this up to there. Actually, we'll just redo that one. There we go. Okay, and then through here. Of course, we're going to need to put water throughout here and have access to some other services like fire and police. Okay, and through here. Yeah, see, we could end up with a fairly interesting little park in there. And through here as well. There. Okay. Got those set up, that set up. Let's go ahead and see about... we can do some elder care in here. And we can put some child care in here. Probably going to need another school over here because there's not going to be enough space for, there's not going to be enough distance for both schools. Yeah, see, elementary schools seem to need to be relatively close together. Modern Institute of Technology, we can do that over here. I think we're running out of resources. Let's, or running out of money. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and look at, let's go ahead and take a loan out. Because I want to put in a medical clinic over here. And I want a fire station over here. And I'm going to need a police station. Come on. Just $12,000. Oh. Okay, so we need to do some zoning. Let's get that zoned. And we will go ahead and zone this down here. And I think we'll go ahead and zone this. Alright, so we can get our police station in here. And then we need to work at pipes. That is $2,100. There we go. that one. And that one's another 1,800 some odd dollars. Come on, give me some money. All we need is a little bit. We can go ahead and zone some of this through here, and this along here. That gives us some money. Pipes there, and through there. And through here. And then we're going to go ahead and connect all of those. And then we need to come down and connect to that. Okay, so we have all of that connected up. We might need to put in a utilities park over here for this neighborhood and see how it develops. But we should be able to go ahead now and fill this all in. Through here. Okay. And I guess the question is going to be, do I want to... I would like some residential along the waterfront. But I'm really kind of thinking that maybe, and see if we can put some offices in here. And then I think commercial throughout here. Leave that open. This can be commercial in there. Okay. So we have all of that set up. It's really now just a matter of letting it populate, hoping the game doesn't crash on us. I'm really kind of wanting to change the name of this. Fisherman's Wharf. Okay. Let's just call this Hickory. There we go. And then let's see. And I think we can have Hickory go ahead and take up this here, because that makes sense for that. Okay. But this over here, I think should be a new town, essentially a new district altogether. There. And I think we'll just call this Magnolia. Any of the stuff that I have named, if you've got some ideas for names that you think might work better for them, feel free to put them down in the comments, and we'll take a look at them. I think Monroe is going to go ahead and take over essentially through here. Okay. Although technically it doesn't get the park. Let's go ahead and clean up this district here a little bit. It would, of course, include this, or what, you know, Fisherman's Wharf might actually take up that. Let's go ahead and cut that off there. And along that road there. We're just gonna trim it up. It would probably include that. And we'll trim up through there. And of course, it will get this little district here, this little shopping area. There we go. Yeah, the trade school will kind of keep its own thing. Thornton Hills is over here. Thornton Hills might eventually get to the coast over here. We'll have to see how that goes. Same thing with Monroe. That would probably include that. Those landfills are probably controlled by the county instead of the city. You know, there might be some sort of intergovernmental contract or something that handles the agreement, the usage agreement between them. There we go. All right, so we have Thornton Hills, Moore Park, and again, I think we're just gonna change this to Moore, because essentially these are all little towns that over time have basically grown together. So they would have just been, you know, little towns along the river And then as they grow, you know, they grew together. Okay, so Magnolia over here is continuing to try to expand out. We don't have a whole lot of demand for anything at the moment. We're all set though. Emerson Park did hit level 5, which is good. Ivy Meadows is level 5. And then hopefully Myrtle Industry, the industry over here will hopefully get up to some decent work or level here pretty soon. I'm really thinking that maybe what we ought to do is put in a little bitty community right over here that can feed into the mineral industry. Maybe it's just a little bitty town up on this hill. If we were to take and go up into here, and then come back down, we could do a commercial district right there. And this is just kind of like off the beaten path type of town. You know, it's not really meant to be much of anything. It would need its own little water tower over here. It would probably need some power. Which we could put on this hill over here. Okay, and then get some water pipes through here. And I know I'm way over time for this episode, but I'm gonna do this up here real quick. Okay. This will probably need to have some services at some point. And we're gonna need a name for this area. It may not be the most interesting place for people to be, but yeah, we've just put together a little town over here. Let's go ahead and give this a district. Okay. And we're going to name this... Oh, yeah. People aren't liking that one. We're going to name this one Myrtle. Because it is right there by the mineral district. So this is the little town of Myrtle. Okay. And yeah, with that, we are definitely out of time for this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, you guys have a good one. Goodbye.